Welcome back to Opening Uncle Buck's Library. This is Uncle Buck. This is the 34th box of his books out of 66. This one is labeled Books, Religion. So let's come explore with me and see what we have inside. Alright, always exciting the first glance. Alright. Schiller's Wallenstein. Oh, a historical drama in 3 parts. All right, a new translation. All right, famous German plays. I don't have a pile for that already. Believe you me. The Essence of Judaism. Awesome. There is a Jewish pile over here. He had a lot of interesting books. A Zen Life. D.T. Suzuki Remembered. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, Suzuki was the who they say is the brought Zen to the West, especially to the States. The Divine Names with a really, really cool symbol in it. For $3 by Dionysius the Areopagite. Oh, that's old. That's one of the classics. I don't remember what century he is off the top of my head, but that is an old classic. I always think the original texts are really important to have around, even if you don't get to read them or just read the intros. So often, like, those old books are worth it just to read, like, where they fit in history. Generating the Deity by Gaitrul Rinpoche. Okay, great. The Buddhist pile is over here. Well, actually, that's not just Buddhist. Let's put that there. The Tibetan Book of the Dead, translated by, Robert Thurman. This is Uma Thurman's father, and also, I think, the first Westerner or person from the United States to be initiated into a Tibetan Buddhist lineage. So he's big with Tibet House in New York, which I think is closing or something. Very cool. Like I said, books like that, I have a couple versions of Tibetan Book of the Dead, thanks to Uncle Buck and just from being around, but the intros are always great and worth it. The Secret Oral Teachings in Tibetan Buddhist Sects. Alexandra David Neal and Lama Yongden. She's a fascinating cat. She was like a century or more ago, way before anyone else. She was traveling around Tibet, and she got all these crazy stories. I shared one about Tibetans, their heat process in the middle of winter a while ago. But she's one where, like, people are not always sure if she's telling the truth. Maybe she was, maybe she wasn't. I don't know her that well, but I know that she has, like, a fascinating story. So this is her talking to Lama Yongden. And it's cool. An old City Lights book for $2. God bless City Lights. Church, State, and Christian Society at the time of the Investiture contest, which was around Gregory, so way back, Christian church history by Jared Tellenbach. The Upanishads, a 1-volume abridgment. That's useful. The Apples of Apollo. Pagan and Christian Mysteries of the Eucharist by Ruck out of BU. He's like one of the more out there academics on like how widespread psychoactives were in history. But that's a classic of modern scholarship. Letters from Sri Ramasram from his institute. Put that on the Hindu pile here. Buddha and the Gospel of Buddhism by Kumar Swami, who was great at this stuff. One of the finest books ever published on Buddhism. Kumar Swami is great. Sky Dancer, The Secret Life and Songs of the Lady Yeshi Saigel. Well, maybe this is one I should bibliomance for you AFABs out there. I'll put that one right there. Look, you can even see it. Well, I guess you don't want to get it in the way. But yeah, we can do a little bibliomancy out of that one. That sounds good. The Fundamental Wisdom of the Middle Way. Nagarjuna's, I can't say it, but yeah, the Buddhist saint in South India in the 2nd century. Because, he talks about a lot of magic stuff that became more influential throughout history. Hume, Wittgenstein, they all loved him. That's good. So that goes in the World Classics pile. Buddhist Wisdom Books, the Diamond Sutra and the Heart Sutra by Kans. Good to have on the classics. Buddhism Through American Women's Eyes, edited by Karma Leshki Somo. Oh, and so that means, is it a bunch of essays by different people? I think it is. That's great. Actually, here, in case you can see it, that is the list. Yeah, that I'll put that here on the feminine bibliomancy Buddhist pile. That up there. Yeah, books of essays are always the best way, because then you get a whole bunch of snippets of like the best thoughts from 10 or 20 different people. Deity Yoga by the Dalai Lama. The current Dalai Lama. Classics. No idea. And There Was Light by Jacques Luciron. Extraordinary man whose blindness and Buchenwald were gateways. Oh my god. So this is a Holocaust survivor who wrote a book about the meaning of life. And he was a participant of the French Resistance. Oh my god, who is this guy? I feel like I've been sleepy not knowing him. Let's put him on the Take Upstairs and Research Right Now pile. Tormented Master of the Life and Spiritual Quest of Rabbi Naaman of Bratslav. Oh, that would be cool. He was late 1700s. One of the major like Hasidic thinkers. I would love to read or at least open up a biography of him. The American Religion. Oh, by Harold Bloom. The Emergence of the Post-Christian Nation. Well, anything by Bloom is good. I think he's one of the smartest guys who ever lived. Seven Taoist Masters, a folk novel of China. Oh. Okay. Taoist novel. Let's put that there on the Take Upstairs checkout pile. The Mystery of the Mind by Wilder Penfield. Oh, good. Yeah, Penfield, who has the famous image about how we see. Yeah, Penfield is such a great thinker on what mind is. In the Palaces of Memory by George Johnson. Rich and Is this about... No, this is actually about memory palace. This is just about brain science, right? Okay, yeah, not quite a real memory palace like that I'm working on, but something interesting. Put in the brain pile. Let's pause. Okay. Foundations of Tibetan Buddhism by Kalu Rinpoche. 7 Clues to the Origin of Life by Cairns Smith. Yeah, there's so many great books like this. It's almost hard to get to them. Scientists with a mystic take on life, kind of looking at stuff from a high level because they know all these details and they kind of spin it together. That's what I hope to do someday. Susan S. Davis, Patience and Power, Women's Lives in a Moroccan Village. Oh, cool. Sociocultural and anthropological studies of Moroccan village women. Okay. Not subordinate men, but revealing both patience and power. Awesome. Down on the feminine pile. It's, Suicide and the Soul by James Hillman. Influential thinker. Put it there to check it out later. Matter and Consciousness by Paul M. Churchland. On the brain consciousness pile. Okay, here's some weird sideways books of... Oh my god! Buck. Oh, thank you, Buck. The Original Paintings of Raphael. It's just a great, classics of world art, really well printed. Oh my god. I love having this for my kids. It's so cool. I still like to go through these. I have so many art books, and this will be fun to go through them with my kids as they get older and they care more. They care pretty good for 6 and 3. Ebertine, Man in the Universe, an Introduction to Cosmobiology. Oh, look at this and all these charts. Sure. Cosmobiology. I love terms like that. I've heard that before. That's great. Intimate Friends, Dangerous Rivals, the turbulent relationship between Freud and Jung. Awesome, by Duane Schultz. My wife is reading about that right now in French. I'll pass that to her. Mexico, Ancient People and Places. Okay, kind of an overview of Mexican history. Great, I'll put that there. Buck, you're the best. Oh yeah, and the sideways book. The Complete Paintings of Pierre de la Francesca. Oh, Buck, thank you. Thank you for all these great old religion books from everywhere. You're the best. The Life and Times of Michelangelo. awesome. Soul Retrieved, Amending the Fragmented Self. Oh, forward by Michael Harner, the great anthropologist, who I really like. Sandra Ingerman. Soul retrieval with contemporary psychological concepts in this visionary work that revives the shamanic tradition of soul retrieval for healing emotional and physical illness. Wow, cool. Not much of the life. Lectures on Ancient Philosophy by Manly P. Hall, our old buddy. And the last one, I found that perfect old book by him. So he's just a great summarizer, and he puts in lots of symbols and charts. I love symbols and charts. You know, he was like an early Los Angeles, like, weirdo guy just explaining this to everybody. I don't know much about his personal life, but I think he was just cool, and he was one of the first people to get this and, like, bring it. Causal universe, intermediate sphere, interior universe, the interplay of the worlds. I don't know. I feel like you can look at this stuff and just put your own system on top of it, and that's all the answers. A certain type of psychic research and other reviews. Oh, that's cool. The Church and Spiritualism, the Death Materialism, Parapsychology. I do like this old parapsychology stuff, that's for sure. Put down the take upstairs. Almost done with the Sideways books. Oh, Houston Smith with Jeffrey Payne. Tales of Wonder. Adventures Chasing the Divine. Oh, great. An it's Smith's autobiography. Oh, that's great. There's so many great Houston Smith books in here. And Houston Smith is just, I don't know, I think he's just like the best of Christians of the last century. And he's involved with like the Harvard Divinity Project, LSD, and, you know, he was just a good Methodist, you know, and everybody loved him. When there's tons of books of like memorials to you and people's essays about you, and you had all these things at the end of life celebrating you, like, that's the kind of life we could all aim for, where everyone's just like, well, love you while you're alive. You never screwed up. There's no like controversies. You're just one of the smartest who ever was, and you helped open up the world. Good old, my gosh, Houston Smith. He's the best. Good old Buck. I have so many good Houston Smith books now. Psychoanalyzing the 12 Zodiac Types by Manly P. Hall. Oh, I bet there's some good, no images in that one, but still, like that. The last of the Sideways books. Oh, The Portable Young, edited by Campbell. Isn't that cool? Like, you know, I don't have that much Young around the house even. And it's good to have these portables. You know, you can look up the best of stuff and bibliomance with it. Answers to Job. That I've read. That's really cool. You know, I think that's one of the best things you get out of Christianity is are trying to figure out the Job thing. And then, a book, a primer of a Jew's spiritual life, the first step. Oh, that's so cool. That's just something cool. There we go. So about like halfway to 2/3 done. Let me show you the piles. So that's how our piles are going. So all the other stuff we've been doing. And so much is left in the box. So she's back. Okay, a lot of big fat ones now. Not this one, but others. Lohai, a treatise on Sufism. Facsimile of an old MS. Okay. Oh, that's cool. And the preface on the influence of Greek philosophy upon Sufism. Take that upstairs in the spirituality books. The Undying Lamp of Zen. The Testament of Zen Master Torei. Translated by Thomas Cleary. He's a mensch. He translated so much great stuff from the East. Mystical Theology and the Celestial Hierarchies. Oh, also by Dionysius the Areopagite. And it's Buck. It's Buck's Ex Libris. R. Platic. And then, at least A Ex Libris. New York Public Library. That's good. Okay. That's cool. That's really cool. Put that on the classics. Ram Dass, author Be Here Now. Still Here. Embracing Aging, Changing, and Dying. Don't care that much. Yes, Ram Dass is how he treated young men. Okay. The Wandering Taoist, Deng Meng Dao. China in the 1930s, doing Taoist training. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Take that up on the checkout soon. One. Here's some are starting to bend a little bit. Dr. Wayne Dwyer, Wishes Fulfilled, Mastering the Art of Manifesting. Put that on the general spirituality pile. Okay, Compassion in Tibetan Buddhism. Cool. Cast Me Out, If You Will, Stories and Memoir of Elisabeth Atherjanam, short and personal memoirs, writing and activism from one of India's best loved and most foremost feminist authors. All right. Cast Me Out, If You Will, Stories and Memoir of a Great Indian Feminist. Cool. The Civilization of Renaissance in Italy by, Burckhardt. He's a great writer on this stuff. These great little summaries. I do love reading about the Renaissance. I hope it's what now is like. I don't know. Who knows what time period we're in. The Medieval Vision, Essays in History and Perception. I don't know. The Middle Ages to the Renaissance. The more you read about it, the more you just see how similar we have been since then. And the same patterns going on. The Handbook of Chinese Horoscopes. Okay. There. The Degrees of the Zodiac Symbolized by Karubel. No images. Actually, don't I have an astrology pile over here? Yeah. The Invasion of America, Indians, Colonialism, and the Cant of Conquest by Francis Jennings. It fills a void in historical studies on American Indians. Huh. Interesting. Put that here. Top the history pile. Top other Native American stuff. Frederick J. Strang, Emptiness, A Study in Religious Meaning. There's Buck's. There's Buck's handwriting, writing in. Thanks, Buck. This is great. Karmapa, The Politics of Reincarnation. Oh, that's so sad. Yeah, for people don't know, the next reincarnation, like who gets to decide who the reincarnation is. It's a whole, and we'll be stopping the system. Oh. Luminous Mind, or The Way of the Buddha by Kalu Rinpoche, the forward by His Holiness. Man, just look at that art. So many books I just want to hang on the wall like pieces of art. The Happiness Project, Transforming the Three Poisons That Cause Suffering. We Reflect on Ourselves and Others by Dr. Ron Leifer. Saz and Becker. It's an interesting angle. Choosing Reality, a Buddhist View of Physics and the Mind by B. Alan Wallace. Okay, more modern guy. Bruno Uber, Astrological Psychosynthesis, the Integration of Personality, Love, and Intelligence in the Horoscope. Huh. Good. All those big words. Meditations on the Sign of the Zodiac by John Jocelyn. Not a ton of pictures. I do graphic novels, so I'm always hunting for pictures. That's why the Manly P. Hall was such a great gift from Uncle Buck. Oh, Durr! Oh, shit! Albert Durr! Oh, my God! Oh, look at that print. You see that? Wow. Short biography, and then... Oh, no, long biography. There's a lot about his writings, because he left a lot. He was one of the first modern artists to leave, like, a ton of... Could really get inside his head what it's like to be, like, also, a salesman. Look at this. Oh, I loved her. This is just his early stuff before, he gets so weird. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thanks, Uncle Buck. That was really good. That was really good. And here we go. The very last one. Though I think Durr is going to be the biggest gift. The Human Mind Explained, An Owner's Guide to the Mystery of the Mind by Susan A. Greenfield. Hundreds of new, exciting, full-color graphics on the mind. Well, this is great for my people. Brain maps, support and protection, the aging brain, Bain pathway, survival sense, learning to be human, abnormal states. Look at this picture for abnormal states. Isn't that odd? Not exactly sure what it's supposed to be. Anxious states. Singer Joan Baez suffered from severe stage fright. This is a great book for teaching kids about stuff. Wow, that's a great gift. And he knew my oldest. Uncle Buck was our adopted, Uncle Buck and Auntie Jay were adopted grandparents in Boulder. Because I'm friends with his daughter and their daughter. And so, it's really fun to find books that are perfect for my kids in here. I even found 2 puzzles that now my 3-year-old is solving constantly. And he would love that like the kid he knows is already digging through some of these books and, probably will be, just devouring them for years to come, going through every page. I mean, it's great. So, I don't know, it all makes me really happy, and it's fun to have somebody to share it with, because it's such special stuff, and I don't know quite how to do tribute to it. And there we go, one empty box, and just a bunch of stacks to go. All right, thanks Uncle Bach. Thanks all you who came along for the ride.